Hello, Hell. Welcome back. How are you? Hello, Teacher Goblin. Hi, the Whim, aka Dumb Cat. Dumb Cat is not gone. But hey, Gobo, how are you? I'm doing well, Nova. And how are you, Dumb Cat and Nova? I am alive and present. Oh, you brought me a present? Technically true. Yes. You changed your name again. Burger Cat, the Whim. Did you have a burger? Are you having a burger right now? And I'm good. Thank you for asking. By the way, did you eat and sleep enough? I did pretty well. I have actually eaten dinner tonight, and I did get most of the sleep. Most of it. And good job, Gabo. Thank you. I am trying to do last minute setup because I was mostly ready tonight, but I had to do an extra stop for Dr. Mew, so running slightly behind by a few minutes. Do you have any plans for the weekend? I don't know if I have anything like set in stone yet, like other than a few like usual scheduled things, but I don't know, not really. I think I'm gonna try to relax this weekend. It's impossible for me, but I'm gonna try. You're looking for a job again? I wish you the best of luck with that. Uh, I will say, if you have the option, um, as far as I have been told and witnessed, pizza places are pretty guaranteed, like, and require very little, and like, yeah, they don't pay great, but if you just need something, that's probably a good like entry point in the meantime while you like look for something else potentially. I don't know, but yeah, they're like, at least the ones here are, but I also don't know. I don't know what is available to you, so that might not be an option. And lagged, I'm currently having burger. Ooh, nice. By the way, Gobo, how many hours did you sleep? I will say I'm not entirely sure because I don't remember looking at the time before I laid down, but um an amount more than my bare minimum. Okay. Hello and welcome to me, Goblinalicious, and official hello and welcome back, hell. Official hello and welcome back, Dumbcat slash the whim slash burger cat underscore the whim. Official hello and welcome back, Nova. Official hello and welcome back, also hell, because my favorite people watch on both platforms. Thank you. Um, Official hello and welcome back to Dr. Mute, who is, oh no, was sleeping in his nice warm bed. I was being too loud. Oh no. Official hello, I'll be quieter. Official hello and welcome back to anyone who might be watching the VOD or video later. That's right, it's you. Official hello and welcome back to anyone who might just want to lurk and enjoy the stream. This is not a call out. This is an appreciation. I am one of you normally. And speaking of which, on behalf of King CJ, official hello and welcome back, Goblin. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. I hear Burger Cat has a burger. Tell us about the burger. What's on the burger? How is it? How is it cooked? How, like, is it, what? Tell me! Oh, you're only looking for a job since I'm in debt by 180 bucks? Oh. Well then, yeah, something like any kind of restaurant thing would really be enough to get that. Ooh, if not, maybe like temp places, like they will also pretty much, if you can do anything, like even data entry is a decent one to get with one of those. But yeah, so nice to hear me getting an official hello again. Yes, welcome back. I am glad that you are feeling better and improving as well. The burger was made with meat. That's a good start. Usually pretty solid ingredient for a burger. Cheese. Also a very nice addition. Okay, maybe not also a very nice addition because the first one's kind of a main part of the thing, but a nice addition. Ooh, sesame buns, pickles, fries, ketchup, and no other greens. Wait, were the fries and ketchup on the burger too? Can you do that? Are you sure that's allowed? No, that sounds pretty good. Pretty good. I do really like pickles on my burgers when I have them. The one I had. Sorry, my allergies are way worse tonight for some reason, so the burger I had not long ago was really just lots of jalapenos. Like there's like lettuce. I don't remember if I added pickles or not. I think I did skip those, but like lettuce, a ton of jalapenos, and just like a little bit of mayo. That was about it. Put some in the burger, but there are others on the side. Oh, That is a pretty cool idea though. Like I guess that would add like a slight crispy crunchy texture, but like not too much and not too overwhelming. That sounds like I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to try it. I never have. Okay, I need to move this thing up and over. Anyway, oh god. So, yes, I don't know. I've had a pretty decent week even though I have still not been able to get the well, I got to wait to get the new tires, but that's okay. Um but I got to do a little I did a midweek socialization kind of sorta, and it was really interesting. Um it was like sort of related to a topic that I do have a lot of interest in. So it was good to learn more. It was good to learn more. I got to learn stuff during my socialization. That's like, man, maybe that's it. I just need to only socialize when learned. Then it's easy. Or something. I don't know. You got big burger, but no pictures for anyone? My burger? No. I mean, that's like, even if you shared a picture of it, it's still your burger. Like, that doesn't make it not yours. In fact, like, if you think about it, really, you could torture all of us by showing us the burger that we could not have. How could you miss out on such an opportunity? Only I can bask in its glory. Oh, okay. Oh, well, all right. I mean, good thing I won't be tempted to eat a delicious burger then. Yay. Not that I usually am. I'm really not. I think I used to be more eat those a bit, but I really haven't liked them as much lately. I just kind of shifted more towards chicken and rice and or chicken and veggies. And very occasional treats, but mostly that. Oh, I do like there's a like eggplant shrimp dish that I really like too. Yeah. And if I could eat those like all the time, I would. Oh, oh, oh. Wait, is it just not loading? Or is that an extreme close up? You sent one picture. I don't know if it's just not loading for me, but I'm going to assume that was a nothing. Wow. Extreme close up. Anyway, though, doesn't sound good to me. It was it's a close up of the burger, but it's so close you can't see anything. It's so beautiful, it's blinding. True. Okay, I might actually have to take more allergy meds here in a sec because that is really getting to me. But hello, agent. How are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that real quick. But we are gonna jump into the game here in just a moment. I still didn't get all of my socialization like catch ups done this week, and I know that. I know. I'm still sorry. They will be gotten around to. Ah. Okay. Hopefully that should be all right. Yes. One sec. Okay, setting stuff up. But anyway, yes, what has everyone else been up to this week? Was anything that's gone like really well for you? Like I said, I am proud of myself for doing a socialization, like a pretty extensive one is at that. But I also made some progress on some stuff, and I'm excited about that. But I can't talk about it until I post about it on Ko-fi. And again, I'm trying to space things out a little bit. Ah. Oh. Hello, Desi. Welcome back. Oh, right. Meds. That was it. Thank you for the resub, Misty Mountain Way. I believe that was the yes prime 42 months. Thank you. Thank you. So close to 4 years. Oh my god. I've made so much progress for doing everything like against what you're supposed to do to make progress. But I'm okay with that. I'm still gonna try a bit more this year, but it's I'm also fine. I'm fine going at my own pace. What does that look for? Is that a no, you didn't have anything good this week? Not even the burger? Many negatives create a positive. I mean, a double negative cancels itself out. Also, oftentimes there are like good things that happen even as a result of bad things happening. So yeah, you know what? That is very true. That is very true. Ooh, all right though. Oh, I don't know. I'm even though it's like now all of a sudden basically summer temperatures, it I'm still in that like winter space, you know. All right. Wow. I have to make it detect the game again because it always loses it. Da, 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 da.
Let's do this.
Bam. No.
Let me show you my real power.
It's very dry hot, but I do have a powerful AC. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad that you have the powerful AC. I was gonna say it was great that my heater furnace or whatever got fixed like right before the temperature went up like 50 degrees. And ooh, this week new Marvel season with some changes I made to the XP/VP systems, buffed the base racing points, nerfed royales. Last season was insane. Oh really? Huh. Also working on my Twitch extension side project. My first idea was unreliable, but my current one's working really well. Need to figure out some front end stuff too now. I actually have been wanting to and needing to like look into that because I also think I want to just run my stuff through like a like channel localized extension. I think that would be potentially so much easier. I don't know, but I want to try it. And oh yeah, I don't know exactly, but I think we might be someone was saying that we're like very close to the end of this storyline thingy.
Story select.
Yes. So we're gonna see about that. Also though, that is really cool though, Agent. And I hope that has been going well. Oh god. Ah. Whee! Ooh! Oh right. Oh god. Nope. Nope. There we go. You were looking at the Far Awesome site earlier for the icons, a bit confused at first. Oh god, I freaking love those like so much. Sorry, I'm so tempted to stop this right now and geek out about that, but I will not. No, it's so cool. It's so cool. Oh, thank you. Need to start crowd control. Thank you. Damn it. Why would you remind me of this? You're like, no, wait, this is going too well. Well, you're right. Oh. Huh. Oh no. Oh. I don't trust that one. There we go. I can't put by walls. You could. You can now. I did before starting look at some GitHubs and code of prior ones I used, but I'm making it my own, far more functionality. Oh. I mean, I'm always a little torn between I mean, I'm very much so in favor of like don't reinvent the wheel, you know, use the tools that other people put the work into, but I can also understand like some things wanting to do your own stuff. Oh, okay. Nope. Okay, actually somehow yes. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Speed it up. Okay. Okay. Oh. I don't know if I was supposed to do that or not, but alright. Yep. Somehow. Oh. Alright. Moment of relief as we got to a checkpoint. Oh, you originally stored data in the extension storage, but moved to IndexedDB, though the version I run in this browser is still in the local / extension storage one. Also, I wouldn't mind some geeking out about Font Awesome sometime in the future then. Yeah. Whoa! Oh god! Okay, that's not... Oops. It's fine. That was helpful somehow. I don't know how exactly. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. I gotta not do that. I think that's not the way to do that. Something tells me. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh god. Nope. Stop exploding. There. Good enough. Maybe. Woo. Oh god. Nope. Alright. Sure. That also works. Except it doesn't. Explode. I love it. Yeah. It was very helpful. Oh god, nope. Alright, well, that... Oh, wait, somehow? Nope, that was not the way to jump there. That was not the way to jump. It's okay, we got it this time. And yeah, it's a bit of a torrent thing. Copying or borrowing code from elsewhere is not uncommon among devs. Indeed, the reinvent the wheel problem. Oh, no. I just meant, like, people very specifically release, like, oh, I mean, that's what open source stuff is for, you know? They release packages that already solve common problems, and you can just, like, pull those into your stuff and, you know. Yeah. And especially with stuff like SVGs, like... Man, if somebody's already done the work there, it's really just code that draws a picture, you know? Trying to figure out a lot now so I can just do ideally just one reset for the extension data. Ah, okay. Well, I would have to know more about what you're wanting to do before I could obviously make any sort of like recommendations. But... recommendations could potentially be made. Once again, why? I did. Nope. Because I stopped to think about something else. I have a one idea at a time process. Why would... Okay. Like, why would you go that way? I did not tell you to go that way this time. Okay, there. There! Yes! Okay. Alright. Yes. No. Not that. That. Oh, I don't like this at all. But oh no. Well, wait. No. Okay, well. Oh god, oh, this is like that one last stage where it was like the last section is the longest freaking section, and I can feel that I'm like right there about to reach another checkpoint. Whew. All right, we're gonna take a second, breathe, we're gonna drink. Always do it the wrong way. Somehow the right way will appear. Yeah, sometimes. I mean, well, if nothing else, you have to fail typically a number of times to learn things. That is just how learning works. And then sometimes you just have motor control issues because of stitches in your thumb that make it very difficult to even move. And certainly the way that you're supposed to, with the precision you need. But do we try our best even though that is the case? Hey. Oh, okay. All right. We're getting there. Maybe. Yes, okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, oh, no, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, yes. Okay. Although now I feel like I should not have jumped up this high, because this is what happened last time. Yeah, let's go back down a little further here. 'Cause that's... Oh. Oh. Oh my god! Oh no! Please do not murder me right now! Oh! 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 I don't know what that is, but I didn't trust it. Yes, we did it! We got to another checkpoint! We've ruined whatever this is immediately, but oh, okay, well, probably would have been nice to get onto whatever that was. You know what? It worked out. Doesn't matter. Go ahead, do it. Oh God. Okay. What? All right. What is the plan here? All right. We can't get to the top of them, so just. Oh, get the checkpoint first and run through. Forget about that guy. Oh. Alright, probably shouldn't have jumped there. Well, actually, maybe I should have. I don't know. Maybe that was the plan all along. Actually, I'm a professional. Ooh. Professional. Oh my god, this one's so fast. Please, no. God. Hold on. Alright, let me calculate. As Doug would say, the angle of the dangle. Nope, that's not it. Alright, I mean, I'm some of the way there. Yes, there we go! I kind of hate how it also always has the wobbly noise thing going on these. Because I always think the enemy there is nearby. Ah. Okay. Sure. Okay. Professional. Okay. Oh. Oh. Huh. Huh. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Yes, actually, yes, actually, yes. Okay, sure, thank you. Question mark. Uh, oh, I am on fire tonight, actually, though. Somehow, even though a lot of it is by accident and then things like that happen. But you know what? You know what? Oh, I am so proud of how far we've gotten. Jinx, no! Don't mess up. Don't worry, I will. Also, welcome back, Arch. How you doing? I hope you're doing well tonight. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Not exactly what I meant to do, but maybe it's fine. Oh. There we go. Oh. Oh god. Okay. I don't know what's where. No. Alright, well that's not it. That's not it. See? I told you I would. I'm so good at predicting these things somehow. Oh! That was helpful actually. Thank you! Somehow. Don't worry, I know it wasn't on purpose. Okay. Okay. You know what? What if we... I'm so terrified. Alright, there we go. Wait, it just still goes the same... Wait, there's something here. Mystic melody. Okay. Wait, does he have ring dash? Yes. What's up here? Okay, death. More death. Alright, good. Great. Perfect. Let's just in case, just pick some more. How do I lose? How? No. That's okay. True though, it's like, man, if only I lost just one at a time. Alright, nope, we're gonna go back here. We're gonna just get here, there. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, the box walls can be helpful sometimes. Okay. Alright, learn the lesson. Don't know or whatever about whatever's there. Whatever. It's whatever. We're good with whatever this is taking us to now. This is the path. I feel like there might not have even been anything that was... I don't know. I don't know if it was supposed to be like, oh, this is gonna take us to a shortcut, or... Okay. Or something else. Hold on. Where are you? Not worth checking out. That's what you are. Let's wait for you to explode and... No. 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 There we go. Oh my god. Oh. I did it. Oh. Woo.
I guess I'm not at full power here.
What do you mean? That's E for excellent. Oh no, they're talking about
You never
countdowns and
cease to
timers.
surprise me, Blue Hedgehog. I thought that capsule you were in exploded in space.
You know, what can I say? I die hard.
So, there's more to you than just looking like me. What are you, anyway?
What you see is what you get. Just a guy that loves adventure. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
I see. But you know, I can't let you live. Your adventuring days are coming to an end.
Man. He's like, yeah, you're not allowed to have fun somehow.
All right,
Oh
Shadow.
no.
Time for me to finish this.
Oh.
I'm not done with you yet.
Oh god! Oh no! Wait, no, you're not allowed to do that! That's illegal. Okay.
All right, Shadow. Time for me to finish this.
Beware of
Uh-oh.
Sonic's special attack. To avoid the Sonic wind, use the somersault.
What do you mean? Okay, well, or I could just do that.
All right, Shadow. Time for me to
Man,
finish
maybe
this.
there was something I was supposed to pick up that I needed for this fight.
Trying to avoid him.
Ha, I'll just get all his rings that he doesn't pick up. Nope, alright. Oh.
I'm not done with you yet.
Oh no. Oh god, wait.
I'll use your chaos control.
What do you mean? Oh no.
Not done with you yet.
I don't even know where you are. Oh, there you are. Somehow.
I'll use your chaos.
Wait, did that work? Oh. Wait, is this another, like, try and get him over to the sides? Nope. Alright. No! I mean, that's probably a way, maybe?
I'll use your chaos control.
Will you?
I'll use your chaos control.
I don't know if this is working or not. I feel like no. Hold on, I'm gonna try to get him on one of the sides. Maybe? Okay, or you could just be rude.
I'll use your chaos control.
Okay, I meant to be more on the side. I mean, fighting him the normal way kinda works. Oh no. Aside from this part. Oh, okay. 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 Okay.
Use your chaos control.
No, okay, he doesn't seem to go over to the sides. Never mind.
I'll use your chaos control.
Don't do it. It's my chaos control, which is definitely not. Okay, well, don't you dare! swear, why did my thumb give up at the last moment?
All right, Shadow. Time for me to finish this.
It really was that.
Just
I'm not done with you
try
yet.
something
Oh,
to
no.
lower his defenses.
I'll use your chaos control.
I don't know what somersault is or how to do somersault. I don't know. Oh. Wait, how I get damage, he doesn't. No. Okay.
Done with you yet.
Wait, am I running the wrong way? Oh no. I think I ran the wrong way. 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 Be careful. I'll use your chaos control to come back. Just use bombs. Wait, how bomb?
Try something to lower his defenses.
I'm just trying to pick up like a ring. There we go. How do I use it though?
I'm not done with you yet.
Oh god.
I'll use your chaos control.
He's gonna use my chaos control.
I'll use your chaos
No.
control.
Don't use it. It's my turn. Oh my god. Please no. No. No.
Control.
No. Nope. Why are we going this way now? Why are we going this way now? And why are we changing my camera angle right when I need it the most? Why?
All right, Shadow. Time for me to
The
finish
game
this.
hates me.
You won't be able to
It's
just
the game.
try something to lower his defenses.
Okay. Come on now.
I'm not done with you yet.
Oh no. No!
I'll use your chaos control.
Oh god. Nope. Hi. I am stuck on the railing. Please no. I really thought it was like get him over to the side like we did last time. But I don't. Yeah, he doesn't seem to go to the sides. And I don't. If there is a bomb, I don't know what or how to use it.
I'll use your chaos control.
We used it already. No!
I'll use your
Oh,
chaos
wait.
control.
No, I thought that. Oh,
I'll use your
wait.
chaos
Actually, okay, hold on. I'm not entirely sure at what point he goes to attack me, though. Okay. But I think that's supposed to be the thing. Okay, kinda, yeah, alright. Kinda, yeah, alright, kinda, yeah.
chaos control.
No, don't do it. Hold on, my thumb is genuinely
Done with you yet.
having so many issues right now. No,
I'm not done with you yet.
please stop. No.
I'll use your chaos control!
Okay. Okay.
I'm not done with you yet!
No. No.
I'll use your chaos control!
I keep thinking that, like, maybe getting ahead of him will do it. Kind of.
I'll use your chaos
But no, because then when I do, he does this. I'm so sorry, I'm genuinely confused. No, and I've gotten turned around again, and they're gonna do this to me, and this.
Alright,
That's-
Shadow. Time for me to finish this!
Ah. Okay. I feel like the normal attacks have done the damage to him. The meteor definitely did a big chunk, but I don't know if I could. The conditions to meet that feel. I don't know. And oh. Do. Yes. Oh, you're talking browser extension, not Twitch extension. Okay. Alright, I need another drink, and I'll try again. And also probably take other allergy meds, because these aren't, the first ones weren't quite enough, so one sec, I need a short break, but I will be here, but short break. Too many things got extended into the definition of extension. Yes and no. Yes and no. Alright, one sec. Oh, decongestant burns! And they had to joke, yeah. Okay. I am gonna, like, stretch out the fingies and, like, give the thumb a break of sorts, because, like, it's just, even during the fight, the left thumb having to, like, press against, just press forward on the left analog stick is, like, putting a lot of strain on it. Or like it again, it's like causing that weird feeling, so that by the time I get to the end where it's like I have to start trying to actually angle things, or like for some reason that camera gets turned around at those points, then it just is, by that point it's like I don't know what to do, I'm going in 5 different directions. But we can do this, it's just gonna take, you know what, even if it's difficult to figure out exactly what I'm supposed to do, that I think I was supposed to get a special item in the last map to do this, but you know, because I don't know what the what is the like what's the somersault, but how do I do the somersault that they're talking about? That I don't know. I feel like I tried all the buttons, but maybe not. Alright, we'll try one more. Here.
You won't be able to just attack him. Try something to lower his defenses.
Don't know what that was. Okay.
Your chaos control.
Nope.
I'll use your chaos
No! No!
I'll use your chaos
No!
control.
Maybe I have to be like slightly ahead of him?
I'll use your chaos control.
Action somersault. Is that the one? Because like it feels like the...
I'm not done with you yet.
Oh god. Oh no. Like maybe I was supposed to do that through that? Oh, if he gets that action again... Oh! Attack me! Attack me! Okay, don't. Never mind.
All right, Shadow. Time for me to finish
Pause. 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 I wish it let me pause in the like intro to the fight. Yeah, I'll try. I'll see if that works this time. I don't know. It feels like there's nothing I don't know. I keep getting hit by it, but it is probably like I just need to try that button. One thing at a time. Yes. There's another side project I'm coding as well, but not for Twitch. Oh. I always try to learn things and dabble into stuff where I have some goal in mind. No, that's always, I mean, that is a good way to go about things.
You won't be able to just attack him. Try something to lower his defenses.
I'm not done with you yet. I'll use your chaos control.
Oh, well, I kinda, yeah.
I'm not done with you yet.
Oh. Oh, okay, no, it didn't. If that is the action button, it was the incorrect action for that, because I did try it when he cast that this time. Okay. Wait, he is a bit more over the side this time, I think. So maybe there is... Oh god, okay. Yes? Okay, maybe? No? See, he's like... Okay. Not quite close enough, but I feel like I'm on the right sort of track, but not. Oh god. Oh, oh no. No! No! Well, yeah, it's, hold on.
Right, Shadow. Time for me
Hold
to
on.
finish this.
Pause. Supposedly the only two moves you need to use for this are the homing attack and the spin dash, which is charged by holding B or the equivalent attack. The thing is when he casts that spiral thingy, I don't think I don't have enough time to like charge up the spin attack. I don't know. And oh yeah, one thing that's difficult for me is I've generally been someone who learns backwards, as in I like to see it work and figure out why it works. So even the coding skills I have, a lot of it comes from learning to read code rather than learning to code, which then lead to being able to code. No, the agent, that's yeah, no, that's programming. Yes, that's how everyone does it. That's not abnormal. That's very normal. The difficult part of being a reverse learner is that nobody really makes courses like that. They do and they don't. Like, there are definitely courses out there that cover like specific projects, and like, yes, they do it in the chronological order of the things, but like, that's how you get there. And like, you can, so it sort of does tell you the why and how it works as you learn it, but like, also a lot of it is learning from the way that other people do things. Yeah, that's programming. I mean, at least as far as like being self-taught, I should I mean, if that's the way you do it though, then you don't need a course. Like, GitHub is right there. You have like all of everyone's code to learn from. There are so many finished, like, I've done that. I've gone to like useful existing projects and been like, okay, how are they organizing their stuff? How does their stuff connect from here to there or anything? Yeah, I'm not sure we should take either of us as the norm. Well, I'm saying for programmers, though. For programmers, for coders, like, that's the norm for the programming. My problem is memory. I mean, well, but the thing is like, that's the other thing. You're not supposed to hold all of it in your brain. You're supposed to have, like, the general guidelines and rules, and like, you can, anything you don't know, you can look up. Like, that's, again, that is also being a programmer or tech support or anything. Like, you're not supposed to remember it all. Like, but doing it helps you remember it. Not just reading it, but doing it. Like, that's what helps you learn. Doing it and failing and learning how to fix that failure is how you learn. At least, I don't know, that's how I learn. That's how I thought learning works, but maybe, I don't know. Maybe I don't understand it.
You won't be able to just attack him. Find something to lower his defenses.
Here we go.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. I keep,
I'll use your chaos.
even though I have the invincibility thing, I keep not being entirely certain
Your chaos control.
which is which. No. Okay.
I'll use your
No.
chaos
Here we go.
control.
Oh. Thank you.
Second waste. Take this.
Oh.
I'm not done with you yet.
Oh, wait. That did something? Oh my god, please. Oh, thank you. I don't know if that was, I'm sure that was part of it. Thank you. But also I did it. But thank you. Saved you. Probably. Thank you. Oh. Oh. It's such a fancy Fabergé Eggman, more like. That's so pretty. Sorry to interrupt your maniacal laughter, but it's so pretty. Oh, I did it. Yay! did it! It's certainly a challenging part of learning Unreal Engine though, because I can't even find something like Marvel's to learn from. Not really any courses I've found based on physics only / first, and haven't found an existing one to download and read into. Oh god, I mean, to be fair, I'm probably not the one to come to as far as Unreal Engine, because I have strong opinions against it. Even though I know and I'm sure that there's like interfaces in there that are like, you can do it with code, but just there's so much about it. And like, again, a big part of the reason that I'm having to cut back on it is because all of the shaders are so unoptimized, or it seems to load every single possible shader instead of just what it needs or something. I don't know exactly, but like, there's a lot of it uses too much resources, and I that's either unoptimized shaders or that's something shady, and I will just leave it at that. I hope Gobo beat the game. Yes, thank you, Raspy. My wall. No, I'm sorry. You're making progress with Blender and Unreal, but it feels like I'm held back a bit. Well, I mean, you're probably like you're doing a few too many things at once, possibly. Also, like having a focus on one of them is generally a good idea. Like if you're, I don't know, again, I don't know what this is for, but like, you can certainly do all of the stuff yourself, you can, but it is good to focus on like one skill at a time, because it is a little extra hard to like keep all of them in mind, and then as you are learning them, you are going to get frustrated as you learn, because mistakes happen, errors happen, but they happen. That's normal. But it can be discouraging across the board if you're trying to learn too many things at once sometimes, because you know, you're having multiple struggling areas at once, as opposed to like struggle and then gradually achievement, you know, over time, and then like then you feel good about the success there, you can start to build the foundations of another skill. Yeah. Yay!
The ultimate life form.
Oh. Oh.
Professor Gerald, the truth about
It's
safety
Eggman's
Sonic Adventure 2. Last
brainwashing
episode.
video.
Wishes are eternal.
Oh. We did something! Yay! Alright, we're not ending early tonight, so I'll probably just hang out for a bit, but yay! We did it! Thank you! And yeah, it's too much pretty and not enough engine. A little bit. It is very like, it's mostly, I feel like, in my opinion, and it is an opinion, Unreal Engine does feel like the place for people to be like, oh, let me show off, you know, how powerful my graphics card is. Oh, this is for people who can only afford like the top end graphics card, and like if you can't, then like don't bother running any games written in this. And oof, like it really does feel like that. Although, like I said, some games have found ways to improve that. I know Marvel Rivals was suffering from the same issue as Marbles for the longest time, with the like crazy VRAM usage, And then they added a setting that was like, hey, do you want to pre-compile your shaders? Yeah, it'll take longer for the game to load, but like it'll really help. And then so like if Marbles could do something like that, like just figure out how to optimize shaders, like, and give the user the option, because like obviously, you know, if people don't need it, they don't need it. But I would start, if I were making a game, I would start from the place of making something that runs as smoothly on the lowest end hardware possible, especially for a game that, like, there are a lot of confusing choices with Marvels, because especially for a game where you're dependent on like content creators to promote your game, but then obviously not all content creators are like this top end, like actual millionaire people. A vast majority of the people who you are going to gain from to benefit you are these smaller streamers who have much smaller budgets or non-existent budgets and need something that runs on a freaking toaster. You know what I mean? Like, you're actually, like, that's the reason that Marbles, that's one of the reasons that Marbles is struggling, is like it's too bloat for like a smaller end system. And then the fact that the priorities don't seem to be the features that protect your content creators. You know, like, again, in my opinion, but yeah, you're not the only one. Unreal is now offering devs courses on how to optimize games. No, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's an issue. And it can be an issue in any game engine, to be fair. But I do feel like certain other game engines have very easily already built in things that will do, like, you can specify, oh, I'm building for this system, I'm building for the, you know, and like give options for resolutions and and frame, you know, like it, but it takes the work of the primary dev to like make those settings or like adjust those settings, whatever. My biggest struggle is the social one, and then needing a new PC and phone. UE5 doesn't perform great. Yep. Can't always tell when I'm failing, or it's just because the engine is pushing for newer tech. No, that's exactly what I'm saying, Agent, is like you really don't want to be using an engine that's always pushing for the biggest and best, and like, oh my, you know, it's cool as like a tech demo in a way, but you end up hurting yourself. You end up hurting yourself by like doing that. I mean, as much as I hate to use the example, I always do use it because it's a very good example. Like, a big part of the reason that Blizzard games were and are so successful is they are designed to run on some of the worst hardware. You can play a smooth Blizzard game on the worst hardware. Yeah. And because of that, like, that was part of the reason that their games like spread so widely. And then again, especially if you're talking about content creators, we also have to run the streaming software, which uses video encoding. And so, like, you know, it just, I don't know. It seems, I should probably stop, but I'm just trying to share what I think is helpful advice, because like, to me it seems the obvious thing, but there are perhaps different priorities. People different people have different priorities and understandings of the way things work, and sometimes don't want to necessarily make certain changes, and that is their choice to do. But again, I'm basically offering you some gold advice, like no, actually, not even like better than that. Like it's actually no. You know what? Let me get feedback. Does what I'm saying make sense? Does it make sense that like the lower end hardware anything can run on, the more people can play it? I feel like this is the easiest test credit you'll ever get. Come on, guys. No. And the two biggest problems I know of are the rendering of all the overlay elements, like the names attached to the balls and the other stuff, so layered. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. How and why would that? Maybe it's being handled in the wrong, like, wait, is he generating like the names on every frame? I don't know enough about it, and he ain't paying me to fix his game, so you know what? I'm done, actually. I'm good. Sorry, I can't help you any further. I'm, no, he knows better than me, so, it's his game. He can do what he wants with it. Oh, I am not sure whether Pixel's admiration of AI will help or curse that. I do know the answer to that question, Agent, but I'll let him and you find out, but okay. Sorry. The season finally implemented autosave and a rework of local leaderboards to now allow 5 of them with different point systems for each. I do think I noticed we played it for a little bit a while ago, and I do think I noticed that it actually like did save some settings finally, and I was like, oh, that's actually cool. Like, good. Oh. God damn, I bought the Discord to aggregate sentiment. Besides reading everything, he wants people to speak in discussions more. Well, I mean, I did. And I was met with just press I. So, I do agree on the disabling the profile pictures or replacing them with paid cosmetics. I feel someone needs to surface it again. I mean, yeah, no, I don't know. I'm sure I think it's been suggested many times, and it's been met with the same response, and so, I'm skeptical about AI, though it has its good sides. I think it's oversold, and keeping up with tech news is just not in a good place. Yeah, of course it's oversold. Of course it is. And hey, now it's unregulated for 10 years here, so... doesn't get suggested that much? Well... probably because the people who have suggested it, who are the targets of it, get met with that response and end up realizing that, because it doesn't impact him, he doesn't seem to realize what a big issue it is. So, yeah. most just are happy to disable the cards. I'm just saying, like, if you're having people pay actual money to spend on coins, to spend on cards, like, I don't know, maybe you shouldn't have to hide those, and maybe it's not a good idea to hide those. I don't know. But again, teehee, what do I know? Thank you for the hydrate and stretch, Raspy. It happened to him too multiple times. He never got banned for it. Well, then that, but you see my point. He is, when I say it hasn't happened to him, he hasn't gotten banned. He hasn't gotten suspended. That's, you know. So because it hasn't, like, impacted that. Anyway, I really don't feel like having to argue why I should be allowed to protect myself. Like, that doesn't feel great, Agent, that I'm feeling like I'm having to justify just having the option. Not everybody has to do it. Not everybody has to have it. Just having the option. No, I agree with you though. No, I know, but you're like, man, you should bring it up again. I'm like, I brought it up multiple times though, and it keeps like, and if now all he's doing is scanning the sentiment of a thing, which is probably gonna decide like, I'm good. I'm just, like I said, I'd rather not. Yeah, Twitch rules not the same for everyone. Yeah. I mean, which to some degree, I understand to a certain degree. But yes, there's definitely more protection for certain people than not so much for others. That maybe also mirrors a lot of like real world experiences. And yeah, no though. Sorry, Agent. No, I'm not saying that I'm like justifying to you. I'm saying that I have to keep justifying to him. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and you keep saying just bring it to him again, and I'm like, every time it's a very similar thing that I have to deal with in real life where like I keep telling somebody that, hey, there's an issue that I'm facing and it's ultimately impacting it's ultimately impacting you as well, and it would help you if like we just fixed it. And just kind of having that be dismissed over and over again. And what do you think happens? What do you think happens after that? Yeah, so the more I talk about it, just the more I am reminded that, you know, and there have been some recent things where, I don't know, just it's, I don't necessarily want to get into it, but at the same time, it's kind of crazy how many people don't realize that other people are people. I think that's like whole other people with their own lives and experiences and different experiences, and you know, and this isn't you, Agent, by the way, like this not you. I'm just speaking in a general sense because it does apply to a lot of people, unfortunately, that is a big part of the reason that even like doing this is a lot more difficult than people realize if they are not if they don't experience the same things, like for the reasons, that for the reasons that they do. Yeah. I just hate this all affecting my streamers. I lack marblers to play with in the space. Yeah, I'm sorry, Agent. I mean, but I'm telling you exactly why. Like I said, you can take it to him. It's been made clear that, yeah. I just don't want to keep going in circles about that. So I'm restating again, but I understand. Yeah, it does feel bad, but it is out of my control, and so I'm just, moving on, doing my own thing. I just don't want it to be pushed on me that, like, it's my responsibility to tell somebody how to fix their game when I've already done that and it was dismissed. So I've believe it or not, Agent, I've had many people come to me for advice on things, and I've given them, like, extremely good advice, like, for free, because they asked me, and they're like, okay, well, I don't want to do that, though. And I'm like, well, then, if they keep doing that enough times in a row, and, like, they then show me something, I give a critique, a constructive criticism of, like, almost, but I would change this to this, you need this to be this, but, like, otherwise you're getting, like, you have the general, like, I was working with people and, like, genuinely, trying to help them succeed, and it keeps being met with, no, I don't want to do that, no, I'm not going to do that. And so I just learned that, okay, that person doesn't want my advice, that person doesn't want my help, so I'm wasting my energy and time trying to help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. That's like the broader context, I think, of a lot of the things. And so that's about it. That's about it. Wait, you are not a bunny goblin? I am many things. That is the other point of all of this, is that, like, no one person is any just one thing. And no group of people is a monolith. So this is not, like, any overall judgment of any group of anyone. This is, like, individual actions taken by individuals who have chosen to take these actions. And so now they are reaping the rewards of their past actions. You reap what you sow. Like, and which is why I try to put all of the kindness and help into the world. And sometimes I'm met with the opposite of that. The vast majority of the time I'm not. Like, I'm met with the kindness that I put out into the world. But occasionally I'm not. And I learn that, okay, that person, not worth my time. Yeah. Yeah, small streamers are taking all the risks while someone makes bank on skins. These streamers also have to spend more to run the game than they will make on the game. Yep. And not only that, but, like, with the increase in the payout threshold on the new system, the cutting the percentage in half, like, there have been so many decisions that have just been like, why? But your name can be gold if it's a tier 3 sub to his channel. That's a priority. Toggling the avatars would have been really high on my list. Yeah. It should be. It should have been so long ago. But I mean, I appreciate, like, all of the any game that has like streamer protections, I very much so do like those games. Even giveaways wise, I've just been using personal budget the past year to do some. Yeah. Make bank on skins, the game barely survives. I don't know, Agent. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe, but I don't know. Didn't you say they just recently had a baby? Do you know how expensive having a child is, just to have it, but then to also raise it? Like, the game is done well and is doing well enough for him to feel financially secure enough to have a child. So, like, I don't know. Maybe that's what he's saying, but the evidence, the context around like everything else, and again promoting the tier 3 subs on his channel, I'm gonna put just a little bit of skepticism on that. I'm gonna just be a little skeptical. Not cynical, just skeptical. We only have one real engineer, and he's been focused on the app rework since June. Pixel himself is primarily a designer. Yeah. Yeah, the game barely makes it because someone gets paid a lot. Yeah. No, it's, and not only that, but like, think about all the sales, Agent. Also think about all the sales that are made that are now having half of the percentage and double the payout threshold. So they don't have to pay out as much. They're like double cutting in half what streamers could potentially make from it. You like, so if people start doing it and then give up, it's quite possible that after a certain amount of time, oh, well, I mean, that's stuff that he's already gotten paid for that he doesn't have to pay out for. Like, it's just, look, I'm gonna say, like, is it a smart business move? Yes and no. Yes and no. It is, in that it is a temporary buff for yourself, but it is a significant nerf. Temporary buff. Significant temporary buff. But, like, it nerfs your long-term buff. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, you get a spike in one area for one person for a little while, but you cut in half or more, you know, all of that. And then on top of that, you have, I mean, there's also just been the drop after COVID. Like, COVID was just the heyday. Like, yeah, of course it's making less. People aren't forced, you know, people don't have to be inside all the time. We still are, but most people, like you said, abnormal in that sense. Captain TV's model wasn't sustainable, annoyingly. I don't fully understand that either. Well, I do again in the sense that there were a lot of sorry, I should stop. I'm just saying, like, man, it is crazy to me watching people making some business decisions that are very, very just emblematic of where we are in general today, just across the board, where it is all about that. It's only about those short-term quick fixes, and like it significantly drops off the longer term potential. Anyway. And yeah, it's iffy if someone takes them to court, but it's not worth doing it for the money owed. No, Raspy. No, the all of the things that are involved for the affiliate thing, like, they definitely do, like, there's more than enough to, like, legally cover in that way. Like, there just is. But yeah. It has generally avoided monetization for so long, the game doesn't monetize well? What? I thought that was the whole thing. What game is lined up for Friday? Oh, wait, as in, like, for now, tonight, or, we technically already played it. We beat the last level in Sonic Adventure 2. But I do have another game lined up for next time, but I think I'm gonna save it. Oh, for Monday. Oh, okay. I see. I don't think I want to spoil it, Raspy. I think I want that to be a surprise. I'm also half tempted to save that one actually for Friday. For Elle's birthday coming up. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh wait, what was the the optimization? Hold on, let me see. Wait, where's the previous one? Hold on. Track pieces on Marvel's cost last time I looked, and the pieces was limited. No, the pieces shouldn't cost, but like it did cost coins to like even build maps, which is another something limitation. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think they cost anything. I think it might be that there is like a limit of the number of pieces you can put in a map, I believe. But I think that's about it. Yeah, because I know that was the thing where like Agent taught us that when there was the like free month for building tracks. There was the free month for building tracks, and we got to like go in there, and it's like, yeah, but there's only a certain number of pieces you can put in, or something like that. 25 marble money for the track builder pass each season. That's $1. And if you get enough plays, you get it back multiple times over. Huh? What do you mean if you get enough plays, you get it back multiple times over? As in, like, the track builders also have some kind of affiliate thing? Because I don't remember seeing anything about that. Yeah, I don't know what you mean about get it back multiple times over. Hold on one sec. Are you talking about I bet you're probably talking about the like challenges and stuff? Oh, Twitter post detail that top builders get the paid currency. Oh. Okay, but then like that's a big if, and then like top builders, like that's that's a very like small percentage of people then that get that, and it probably goes to the people who have had the most experience in building the tracks and thus like know what the people like about their stuff. Like again, I mean, I can already name like I Have Scaro does a lot of like, hey, I recognize that sort of maps, and those probably get played a lot. And yeah, the builder pass wasn't there when I looked. Oh, huh. I don't know. The sound bug, that darn sound bug. Now, thankfully, that one did get fixed. I will say it took me reporting it like 4 times, but it got fixed. It's been a builder pass since April 2019. Oh yeah, like I said, it's been a while. Yeah, you probably just missed it. But yeah, I will say, Raspy, I think you are also gonna very much so love the next game that we play. I know there's a couple people that I have given a little bit of heads up to, but not a lot. And yeah, that's a lot of $1 for a few that get paid. Yeah, that too. Yeah. And Top Builder got 6,376 plays last season over all their tracks. Got 1,000 marbles money. Yeah, but again, that's like, I don't know. Yeah, like again, agent though, that's like people who are experienced at it, all that stuff. And again, that's really only a few people. Like, I don't know. I did again, like this is all, it is stuff I'm very interested to and want to go into, but at the same time, like it's better for me to not. It's better for me to not. Hi, Dr. Mew. Are you telling me I should probably take a little break? You're right. I should. Okay, I'll go check your food. All right, I'm going to take a short break and check on Dr. Mew's food, as I'm sure you could hear him. He's woken up. He's demanding food, even though he probably has some. But all right, I will be right back. Butler, what are you doing to the cat? Be careful. Probably just pet him without warning. All right, BRB. Okay, I have returned. He has plenty of food. He has so much food left. I think he just wanted, I don't know. I think he just wanted to tell me. Also, I did the hydrate earlier, but I don't know about the stretch. Ow. Whew. And yeah, I will leave that one acknowledged, but skepticism's fair. Yeah, the game has always slowly added things in terms of monetization. Game for the first 2 years didn't have full viewer customization. It was streamers buying and earning. Streamer challenges gave out a lot. Still, people generally don't figure out they've been earning until they have a fair stash. Hi, Dr. Mew. Hold on. I think he wants slap time. One sec. Okay. Yes, I think he just wanted to be lap cat. And yeah, I don't know, babies are expensive. That's true from what I know. Raising is basically the cost of owning a house in itself. Oh, at least. Yeah, you got a 30-year mortgage on that kid. And tier 3 implementation is something something I've been annoyed by. Oh, some people think that tier 3 gold means dev and it's making my life harder. I'm so sorry, agent. Yeah, that is a little odd. That is a little odd, but anyway, like I said, my main points with it are very specifically just the creator protections. Like that's my main thing, I would say. But that is out of my control, and so I am moving on, and I have given my reasons for it. So like, we might occasionally do it every once in a while, but for all of these reasons and more, I'm good. Hello, the Harry's brother-in-law. Welcome. How's it going? The sound bug and such things like the profile pictures reminds me of the Warframe frustrations many have when you get deep into the game. Always decisions for the next drop of money. Oh, I mean, that's as things get economically worse, people and companies all get more desperate, and it's gonna keep getting worse because things keep getting worse and people just don't have the money to spend. So like, it's why I never have any expectations here, but like, especially now. So like, the game isn't doing as well. Yeah, no kidding. People aren't doing well. People don't have money. This is the same thing that like Sable's old boss didn't realize. They were like getting mad at their top seller because she's not selling as much as she was last year, and it's like, yeah, everything went up like 2 to 3 times as much. We have no money for anything. Especially not like game cosmetics. Like, at least not me. That's for sure. Clearly some people do, but like, most people are struggling a lot more. That's just the reality of the situation. Like, and yeah, everyone's gonna get more desperate. Like I was saying, right after things happened, I was saying that I made the prediction that things were gonna get worse in like 15 years, but in like 10 to 15 years. But man, that was only off of one element changing. But like, with the economic situation, that is like, Ooh, I don't even know how much that's going to rush things on that timeline, but like it's basically already starting to. It's basically already starting to. I need you to know that like even where I'm at, which has been very stable for a long time, there have been like businesses that have been there since I was a kid that are closing up. There are people moving out all around. Like, it's bad out there. It's really bad out there. Like, I know you might not get to see as much of, but you will see it in the cities first, and I'm telling you, it's bad. It's very bad. I have a feeling I missed something if you talked about it recently or I was asleep. No, I don't think so. No PC parts for years. Yeah. Yep. Look, I want Marvel's Fridays and don't want the negative vibes either, but needing to do that overlay nonsense because you don't have a toggle frustrates me too. I mean, there's that. There's a lot of things, and yeah, I know. I would like to do it more too, but there are just unfortunately more cons than pros at this point. You know what I mean? You do a pros and cons list, and lot more on the cons. The past few years as a VTuber stopped being regular on marbles, it contributes to draining my mental battery / well-being. Yeah, well, it's like I said, times are tough. And and not only that, but again, like I was saying, with the upgrade to the new Unreal Engine thing, the game was already running pretty unoptimized, and it just got like twice as bad after that. So I don't know. And the reasons people leave over are valid, and I agree often. Yeah. I mean, but like I said, it's out of either of ours control. Like, ultimately, you can bring the issues to him, but if he doesn't want to fix them, he's not going to fix them. That's it. And that seems to be the case. And you just have to accept it. You can't make him fix the game. Like, this might I don't know. And they're saying PC parts are going to be in short supply till 2030s because of data centers and copper shortage. Think of all the smart items that will have to go up in price. I mean, I'm so glad that I don't have or want any of those typically. Or at least as far as the other devices. I don't know exactly which devices you're talking about, but like, I thought you're talking about like the home assistants and like, I don't know, whatever, the thermostats and fridges and whatever that can connect to stuff. But I don't know. And Agent, it's not, I mean, you know that it's not you. So like, you don't have to feel guilty over somebody else's actions. Don't waste time on that. All you can control are your own actions. So like, maybe this is maybe this is a sign that there is something else that needs to be looked for or worked on or something, And all the dumb items too, because smart items are needed in the production pipeline. Yeah. From iPhones to toasters. Oh yeah. Yep. But yeah, like I said, there's just a basic basic underlying, like, I'm, like I said, I'm very aware of it. Like, I am definitely feeling a lot of it putting pressure here too. And meanwhile, I have an old coworker of mine, like, over here smug posting about his 401k going up 10%. And I'm like, okay, but if food goes up twice as much, how much are you losing? Like, but no, agent, you're not responsible for anybody else's actions in this case, especially if they're your boss. Like, they're the ones who are supposed to do the stuff, to know the stuff. They usually don't. Like, yeah, that's work. That's work. Yep. But no, you don't waste time feeling guilty for somebody else's action or inaction. It's like, all you can do is control what you do. All you can do is control what you do. And yeah, till the bubble pops, yeah. Which, like I was saying earlier though, Raspy, we now have 10 years of no regulation on it. So, that, like you said, yep, at least till 2030. 6, actually. Yay. Also, this is another reason when people are like, oh, I don't care about politics because it doesn't impact me. Actually, it does. It can make gaming a thing of the past. We might have had some people vote themselves out of gaming. So, you know, but agent, that's like, I hear what you want, but what I'm saying is, like, a lot of people are struggling with, like, food. So, like, missing Marbles Fridays is like, it's understandable and it's a valid thing to, like, to miss that. But you also, like, do need to understand the, like, surrounding circumstances. And you have, and you know. So, like, it's not, that's the other thing, is, like, it's not like you're not aware of all of these things. And it is frustrating, you know? But all you can do is what you can do. And that can be throwing yourself into a personal project, which is a good idea, you know? Do something for yourself. Do something for yourself. Treat yourself. Oh, God. I hate that that's now associated with just the awful. But we might have peaked. Yeah, I am that person. Yeah, no, that's... Things have gotten, like, if I hadn't had the luck, the actual, like, massive luck with the recent thing, like, I would be in much more dire circumstances. And I will be again soon, though, simply because, like, even though I'm somebody who only lives off necessities, and even that, like, barely that, you know, it's rough. I don't want to assume Marbs Fridays will be gone eternally, but there is a tower of metaphorical corpses. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Like, all I can say is use the time that you spend worrying about it on something that you have control over. You know? USA politics are depressing. Oh, tell me about it. I gotta live it. I don't have a choice to be apolitical, because, like, it kind of impacts everyday life, and you know, everything from what you can do to what you can afford. And I I do kind of want to start addressing a lot of that stuff a lot more. There is a lot of balancing that needs to be done though, because obviously, yes, it is depressing, and I already have depression, but I do think I would rather start talking about that stuff a bit more. But I don't know exactly how and why and when and where and da 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 da. And there's a lot of other things that I have to. I mean, I know a lot of it is just like, don't worry about it so much, even if, you know, you don't, and that I don't have to be, I don't have to be perfect, because perfect doesn't exist. Like, I'm reminding myself of that. And hopefully all of you as well, like, hopefully you can apply that to yourselves, but... And yeah, you're on disability. This last year was the first year I broke 10K for the year. Damn. Yeah, I'm about on the same budget, Raspy, like maybe a very little extra on top of that, but yeah. No, I know. I do like that I have some streamers that never played Marvels, so I also just am not treated like just the Marvels guy that many think only comes from Marvels. Yeah. I mean, you have still been showing up here even when doing different games and stuff. And that's another good thing, is like just branching out and or like spending the time still in the same streams that you used to enjoy spending time in, you know? Like, even if they're not playing Marvels, I'm sure there was something else about it that you enjoyed. So, you know. Hold on. Dr. Mew wants off my lap. One sec. And yes. Oh yeah, with that. Portal was super fun. Yes. It's a bit easier with shorter games. Oh no, I Agent, I am right there with you. Look, again, like, please nobody take this as personal on you or anything like negative about anybody that worked on the game. But Baldur's Gate 3 just was not a good stream game for me. Just for a lot of reasons, but mainly the fact that it took so long to complete. And then, dear God, I hear about people. I mean, to be fair, with a long game like that, I am also juggling chat and like reading out all of the text. Whereas, like, if I were to play off screen, there would be like, when you don't have to read it out loud, it doesn't take as long. So, you know, I can read through the options quicker, select them quicker, you know, skip things that I'm already familiar with or whatever. But that's a whole other thing. And yeah, that's the other thing. Baldur's Gate, I can't say a thing that happened. It was too confusing with all I missed. Yeah, that's the other thing, is like anything that's too long of a story. And then also, like, there were obviously multiple storylines that I had trouble keeping track of too, Agent. Like, and I was playing it. I don't think it was until, like, finally, as we're finally in the last thing, that I'm like, oh, wait, hey, yeah, no, I think I remember that guy from the first thing. So, like, a lot of it is also, like, foreshadowing, payoff for later, and blah, blah, blah. But, yes, it was a very long book. It was a very long book. I have been a little half tempted to read some books on stream. I'm not saying I'm gonna, but I might. We'll steal knowledge from the library together. I actually do think that would be kind of cool at some point, especially if I were able to have moments of like chill and or silence or whatever. But yeah, Elden Ring is another game I saw so much of and can't say a thing about what it's about or how it goes. Yeah, like all those things as well. I mean, like we've seen in this, like I do have issues with movement control with this thumb, and then also like just a lot of I guess just reaction time issues. Yeah. Some days I'm better than others, but and yeah, you are lucky being in the EU in that way. Huh. But you said one of your complaints, though, is that unlike normal EU citizens, I'm not allowed to live in another EU country without permission, because if you can afford that, well, why are you on disability? Belgium's small, right? Oh, yeah. That is a bit odd. That is a bit odd. Especially since, like, man, it's so cheap also to just like travel between countries there, but also because like it's basically like just going to another state here. Sometimes just another city. Like, but my dental care has been free. Oh my god. I need to schedule some of that, and yeah, even just getting a basic cleaning, even preventative stuff is so expensive here. It really would be like I would have to look this up to verify it, but I am fairly certain that I could probably like actually book a plane ticket to England for less than it might cost. I technically without insurance to do like something like that, but still. But the insurance obviously costs a lot of money too, so yay. I know for many procedures in the USA, it's legitimately an option to fly to the EU or another civilized country and come out cheap. That's yep. Very true. Yeah, very, very true. I was talking about that a while ago, and I was like, man, now imagine if you didn't have to go to another country. If you didn't have to go through an airport and get on a plane and go through all the BS of a plane to just go to a doctor. Or dentist. Or any, like, general health, like preventative, helpful, you know. The videos of Americans having lived even just half a year in the EU or AU are so funny. Yeah. Can't fly anymore without a real ID. Oh yeah, shoot. I had probably better get around to that, even though oh yeah. Turns out that might not even be enough, actually. You're gonna have to have like 5 forms of ID on you at all times. Staple a picture of yourself to your forehead, and then they'll know it's you. Uh-huh. Although, oh no, hell, wasn't that the game you suggested? Oh no. Yeah, maybe I think I told you, I was like, and maybe we don't play that for reasons. If you know, you know. I mean, and you know, I know. Also, sorry for being too much tonight. I like a close friend event with and just never can. Even now I can't. It's frustrating to know enough to understand both sides and be left hanging in the middle. No, you're fine. Like I wish I could do something to like resolve the issues for you. It's just unfortunate. Oh, it's more anti that. Okay. Well, then maybe we do that. Actually, I do have a couple lined up, although I'm going to have to rerun the poll that I ran that one time because we did have a tie on one of the issues. On one of the, or yeah. Something like that. But there's like two that I'm actually really excited to play next. Well, there's one that I'm very, very excited to play next. That was going to be a surprise. I'm going to have to see. I might save that one for Friday. We might just do like Fall Guys on Monday as like kind of a chill between storyline games. I think that's another reason that I do end up preferring the games that are like that are more like that people don't have to like follow along with things. But then also, like, I don't know, there's so many different directions I want to go in, and it's so hard to pick. It's so hard to choose. There's so many options. And yeah, the problem is the game has so much potential, so it feels bad to see it mismanaged for so long. Yeah, yeah. I think we're all in agreement on that. So I mean, who knows, Agent? Maybe I develop my own marbles with blackjack and hookers. And I can cut you in on that. I genuinely would like to come up with something like that for the stream. I've been wanting to, and I've had like a couple ideas in mind, but it is something that's going to take a lot of like planning and, you know, figuring out what needs to be done, but I definitely have a lot of ideas on that. And yeah, it's the reason I never walk from it. I keep having this goal to get more hands-on. No, and it is very good that you're like wanting to help it out. And like I said, I'm wanted to help it out too. It just, that's not up to us. The priorities are the priorities. I mean, if AI were to replace me, making my own marbles is certainly an option. Yeah. I mean, it does. I will say, there is a lot that goes into making games that the people don't understand the complexities of and aren't necessarily ready for. But I don't think that should discourage anybody. Like, I mean, genuinely, there is just abysmally low percentage that I have any level of success, and certainly with the way that I do things. But I still do the thing anyway. Like, oh, you think a 0.01% chance is gonna scare me off? No. But then I'm also not, to be fair, I'm also not aiming for that target, but like it's a good example of things that, you know, that like even if something seems difficult and has, you know, not the greatest of odds, you still try, you know. And it's called having ambition, and it's good to have that. And it's especially good to apply that ambition to something that you work on for yourself, because then that does help you develop intrinsic value and intrinsic worth, and like raises your self-esteem, because like not only are you doing something and seeing the progress of it, but it's for you. Like that's my whole deal with all of this, is that it's for me, it's on my terms, it's on my lack of deadlines anymore, which was one of the whole reasons I wanted to do things for myself. Although I still need to get better about some aspects of that, but that's fine. Making marvels that tracks can be downloaded as 3D printable pieces. I don't know, Raspy. That's going. I mean, it wouldn't be difficult because like the, you know, you can just easily download 3D models, but that also enters a difficult realm of the like who creates the 3D models, like what if any like contract or license or licenses or contracts have they signed, you know. Downloading, yes, but the amount of resources to print that would be insane and bad for environment. I mean that a little bit too, probably too. We're gonna 3D print anything anyway. I mean, I also spoke about this with the partner streamer that quit Marbles years ago over the crypto/NFT side of things. They're the absolute best at feedback that understands the intricacies, and I need that. People that will give feedback I can work with, which I know reads a certain way, but it's more that most people I talk with cannot phrase and elaborate all that well. And I hope I phrase that well. No, I understand. Believe me, I understand what you mean. I've worked in customer service, tech support, at data centers. Like I've worked with people. I know. Although you also have to remember that some people do intentionally operate with willful ignorance or malicious ignorance. Not most people, again, but and most people are not doing that. So, but yeah, no, I mean that's another thing, but like I also don't even really touch that side of things and know exactly how all that ties in, because I also agree that that's a bit very sketchy, and yeah. Uploading on pieces and textures just can't be a thing, or you need a moderation feed. Oh yeah. No. That is another issue with like, you wouldn't, first of all, you wouldn't probably start with a 1-to-1 of it, because like obviously it took a while to build up to that, and then, you know, like I was saying with the 3D modeling, you're probably going to want someone else to do that work for you, potentially, because you do seem more focused and attuned to the programming side of things, and so you would need either the money or you know, finding some other way to offer something for somebody to do the work, to like 3D model something. I know what some would say, let AI do that, but I don't trust AI enough to not look and read through everything it does when I dabble with it, which gives me the perspective it's not that good for anything bigger, especially. Well, it's not only that, but then you're like, that runs into its own problems that I've seen. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think Hell linked me something that was showing this like insane number of vertices off of something that was generated by that. So yeah, that's, you should not. You should go to a person for that. And then also like I would have to imagine that like the text already takes a lot of like power and everything to generate, and then images obviously take even more than that, and like as with video obviously even more than that. And so like I would also imagine it takes a lot of resources to do 3D models, and again it's yeah, no. Hire a human to do that, or start off with 2D. Like I also would not, if I were you, I would not immediately start with the idea of the community map builder, because I'm guessing that was added significantly later. You know, you do have to start out with doing the things for yourself, essentially, unless you can afford to pay somebody for it. Did a quick Google search that gave a few tracks out there for free already. Yeah, I mean that's another thing, is like there are probably a lot of pre-existing pieces that are out there that you could use, like if the rights give you the right to do so, obviously, which is very important to check. But yeah, there's a ton of free existing stuff all over the internet. Like I don't know. I've never had any real trouble in finding things I need. It's usually just that the things that I want cost money, and I don't have that. I'm start 3D printing by a big plot of land, Marvel World IRL. It's just called mini golf here. Yeah. And we don't do that anymore. We don't go outside. Community map maker marbles was made by an intern early 2019, which is why some problems are what they are. A full recode of it is planned, but priorities always are elsewhere. Yeah. No, agent, look, like I was saying, this genuinely happens at pretty much every job. Like I still remember being back at one of my earlier long-term ones, and it was like, oh wow, we're still operating off of this old thing that has so many security vulnerabilities. Oh my god. And they're like, yeah, no, don't worry, we're making a second one and everything. And yeah, I was there for a while, and they had an entire department of programmers that were extremely well paid, and it never got done in the time I was there. He's amazing, but one person can only do so much. Yeah, but like but the thing is, agent, is like that's the thing that kind of surprises me, is that he's not reinvesting some of what he's earning from this into, like, even if it's just a one-time contract or thing to like do a job, you know. Like that's, but again, that is just good advice. But the hardest part of making a marble-like is getting the initial user base. The game basics are actually very simple from a dev standpoint. Most of the failures in the field are usually caused by being dependent on venture capitalism and neglecting the core of its business model. Yes, very, very much so that. Very much so that, because like, yeah, honestly, that was the main reason that Captain TV ended up not doing so great, was just because like they use venture capitalism money, and because of that they want their return on investment, obviously, and something like this probably isn't going to make back the amount that they got, and so it is essentially doomed from the start, especially if their entire thing from the start is to turn as much of a profit as quickly as possible. Then like, yeah, you're setting it up for failure. And I think getting that, moving away from that would be there's only a couple full-time, many are part-time. What, devs? I thought you said, but you said he was only one person, but there are multiple devs? Or maybe that was something else. CTV getting millions in funding was insane. Like, how did they get so many millions to operate at a tremendous loss for years with a team close to 100 people? That's so many. That's too many people, for one. They shouldn't have. Yeah, there's your first, like, you don't start. Jesus, like, okay. I'm gonna put this into context. Holy crap. I was working at the, let's just say the adult video services company that only had about 150 employees, and they were like obviously pulling in massive money because of, well, so to hear that somebody got like millions of dollars and immediately just went out and hired 100 people, once again, man, it just boggles my mind, man. It just boggles my mind how some people just like somehow are able to just con people like that. Like, that's crazy. But again, Agent, also, that was during / shortly after or around the COVID times when everybody's online, so the venture capitalists are going to throw more money at things that are based online. So, and you're also not gonna find nearly as much of that anymore. By the way, Boeing's Starliner flight was reclassified to a major disaster to the level of Space Shuttle Challenger level bad. Oh. I'm awful and don't follow a lot of that news, or, yeah. So I don't entirely know which thing that was. Oh, artists, wait, huh? 100 artists? That's, oh, I don't know. Maybe that's something else. Stream Raiders wasn't that impressive when you consider how many people were involved, and they completely ignored feedback generally. Yeah, that's something. That's something. Ashes of Creation levels a scam. I don't know. Oh, no, I mean, our team, we have one engineer / programmer. Oh, you might be very behind. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I think possibly. All right, one sec. Need a quick drink. Another. Okay, I will hydrate again and stretch. Rah. Rah. Oh. I do think I'm pretty worn out a little bit already tonight, so I probably am going to go ahead and call it. Thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Raspy. But yeah, I don't know for sure what Monday will be, although I think I have an idea. I think I'll probably just do the Fall Guys on Monday. We'll see. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you all then. But I do think I need to rest a bit because I have been having an issue that I need to deal with. No worries. Have a good weekend. Fall Guys? Yeah, probably Fall Guys. Oh, basically the core Marvels team in Canada met each other in programming classes until it's IRL. Okay, that does track, actually. That tracks. Anyway, though. So many things make more sense now. I thought it was Duck Simulator. We could do ducks. We could do ducks. We could potentially do ducks. But anyway. Yeah, I suddenly got hit by the... So I will see you guys again on Monday, February 23rd, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern. And as always, on behalf of King CJ here, I'll tell you all to eat well, sleep well, take good care of yourselves. If no one has told you lately, I am proud of you. But as I like to add, you should be proud of yourself. Do things to make you proud of yourself. And also, I hope you thrive in my absence. But even if all you're able to do is survive, that is more than enough. And of course, even if all you spend is your time here, it is very much so appreciated. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. All right, love you guys. Bye.